Ed Robinson, thank you very much for joining us. You gave a wonderful presentation the other day. We're pleased to have you here, privileged to have you here at Fusion, and I'd like, if you could, to recap some of those key points of leadership for folks in this industry and how they can improve their lives and their business as well.
Oh, I appreciate that. When I talk about leadership, there's 4 areas that I really focus on. One is how important it is to empower the people you work with. And by empowering them, it's giving them the things that will help them be motivated. I am a huge proponent of this thought. Most people are motivated. So as leaders and as managers, we have to make sure that we're not doing things that keep them demotivated. So allow them and empower them to do what they do well and get out of their way. But the second one, in addition to empowerment, is being able to, as a manager or as a leader, it becomes imperative to have a good vision so that they have a compelling reason to move forward and they know all the reasons why. I talked about in my speech how it's important not to practice what I call blind bowling. And blind bowling is not knowing what the top 4 or 5 objectives are in any given week to accomplish your goals. So what becomes critically important as a manager or as a leader is to make sure my team know the 4 or 5 objectives, or as I call them, the bowling pins, so that they make sure that they accomplish those goals and that vision on a weekly basis.
And also passion is a big part of what anybody does in this particular industry too. Some people may look at accounting as a numbers game. I believe you called yourself a recovering CPA, is that correct?
That's correct.
So obviously there's still passion in what you do, and there should be passion in what you do. How can people reignite that passion on a daily basis?
Well, recognize the level of their importance and what they actually contribute, because everybody's not numbers people. And recognize this is our role, this is what we do, and if you do things that you love, you have joy in it every day, and find some joy in what you're doing. And if not finding the joy in what you're doing, think of why you're doing it. Think of how important that role is for the overall success of your organization. Lack of numbers is a lack of an organization. So it's a very important role that we play as part of that whole financial operations unit within our organization. So recognizing that our role is critically important, and without it, our organization can't survive.
Before you go, I need one power clap.
1, 2, 3. Awesome.